big story.
It's a true story.
Okay.
I'm not making it up.
I know.
Did you hear about the big stories?
This is The Big Story with Lloyd Jackson. Top interviews from Paul W. Smith and Frank Beckman, and the most important stories of the day on News Talk 760 WJR. Once again, here's Ken Ragulski.
He is 65 years young and flies through the air on his motorcycle. WJR's Donna Barbera caught up with Michigan's own version of Evel Knievel.
On November 28th of 2009, in the city of Chesaning, base jumper Bernie Williams became the first to fly a motorcycle from a hot air balloon at 5,000 feet, successfully landed on the ground and set a world record. The historic flight was filmed by local producer John Lauri and will be part of a feature-length documentary titled Adrenaline is Life. Here's how it sounded.
Here we go, Bernie.
I saw the jump on YouTube, and I'm thinking, oh my gosh, what is this guy thinking? So I'm sure you get a lot of that. It's like you picked up where Evel Knievel left off.
Well, thank you for putting me in the category with Evel Knievel, because I respect that man very much. And the thrill was so amazing. It was absolutely unbelievable. The most scare I got, believe it or not, was taking the motorcycle off the back of the truck and getting it all ready to go. Once you got hooked to the balloon and I was in flight, it honestly was just one great ride. And the release was a little hesitant, but once I released and went, it was absolutely a fantastic ride. And I can't wait to do it again.
So you do this for the adrenaline rush?
Oh, absolutely. There's no doubt about that.
Well, that's one of the things that got me so interested, Barbara, is that Bernie, like so many other base jumpers, he had little or no fear. It's just that at Bernie's age, he's had fear longer than most people. And so I started to collecting stories about other adrenaline-driven people and what makes them come back for more. It's really a fascinating subject, and it's a subject that really intrigues people of all ages and backgrounds, so I thought it would be a fascinating subject to produce a feature documentary. And so that's what we're doing next, among some other flights that we have planned for 2010.
Bernie, how did you become a daredevil?
Well, you say daredevil, but I started very young. I was racing motorcycles. I turned professional in my teens. And then then I jumped motorcycles over cars, just like Knievel did. In the early 70s, I was jumping motorcycles over cars and racing some bikes. Then I got into skydiving. Then I got into base jumping. And so putting it all together, and I said, hey, we can jump this motorcycle out of a hot air balloon for sure. And so pretty much all my life I've been into extreme stuff.
Extreme sports, and they have the X Games now. So, Bernie, when you were younger, and if we had the X Games back then, you be in the X Games.
The boys who I ran with in Michigan, we'd have won.
The next stunt, gentlemen, involving the Snake River, can't wait to check that one out. And for those who want to take a look at Bernie Williams' stunt, which is on YouTube, where should they go on the web for that?
Just go to YouTube and in the search box type in flying motorcycle from hot air balloon. We're almost at 12,000 views in just a couple of weeks, so a lot of people have seen it. And it was a lot of fun to shoot. They had a wonderful crowd of people and team to work with. And someone like Bernie, I mean, it takes a lot of skill to do what he does. I mean, he's more an athlete than anything else.
I'd just like to thank everybody that was involved. It helped me have one of my dreams come true, because this has been a dream for a long time. I'd like to thank everybody that was involved. Everybody up in Chesaning, the police department, just everybody who's out there, love you. And I love all you people in Michigan. I absolutely love you. And everybody in the whole world. And just remember, adrenaline is life.
Thank you, base jumper Bernie Williams of Lexington, Michigan, and Detroit film producer John Lauri. I'm Donna Barbera for The Big Story.
Thanks, Donna. Go, Bernie, go.